Notice that Michael's torso rides high on the surface of the water. His head is carried in a neutral position with a flat neck. The breath is taken with minimal lift of the chin or tilt of the head. This allows him to maintain a proper aquatic body line, which features a high hip position to minimize frontal resistance. Michael's back and torso remain mostly horizontal through all phases of the arm stroke. Excessive vertical motion wastes energy and increases resistance. It is important to realize that at the top ranges of racing speed, minimization of resistance takes priority over increases in propulsive force. Michael's arms move forward with elbows nearly straight and low over the water. He uses the action of the recovery to create forward momentum. Note the careful, soft entry of his hands into the water. They carry little air underwater, and they enter without upsetting the oncoming flow of water, which is created as the body is propelled forward. Michael transitions into the outsweep with minimal loss of velocity and quickly employs a high elbow catch position. His hands accelerate under his torso and sweep out just below his hips. Of special importance is the manner in which Michael releases the water prior to full extension of the elbows. By releasing the water at this point, Michael's hands can cleanly exit the water and get into the above water phase with little loss of velocity. The primary goal is to maintain proper alignment of the head, torso, and lower body so as to minimize resistance and encourage the transfer of energy through muscle elasticity and coordination. Notice that Michael's powerful kick remains in the shadow of his body and doesn't reach so far below his body line as to create resistance. His feet pulse rhythmically and appear to hold water with remarkable effectiveness. They provide a point of balance and timing, which are the heartbeat of Michael Phelps' racing stroke. Rhythm and timing are key ingredients in proper butterfly swimming. Alternating sequences of tension and relaxation drive the swimmer through the water in a combination of biomechanical efficiency and metabolic power. If the timing of the breath, the arm stroke, and the body dolphin are correct, the swimmer will have maximum forward motion with minimum resistance. Let's take a look at Michael Phelps' butterfly and pay special attention to his rhythm and timing. The first thing that most people notice about Michael's butterfly is that he breathes every stroke except for the first strokes off the dive and after each turn. We feel that breathing rhythm is crucial in determining stroke efficiency, and Michael's every stroke breathing pattern is successful for several reasons. First, even though Michael takes his breath low to the water with minimal chin lift, his head does rise slightly while taking each breath. This small adjustment gives him more leverage to keep his extremely long torso in a proper posture. When he takes a non-breathing stroke, his hips tend to sink, and he has to climb even higher on the next breathing stroke. Secondly, his rhythmic breathing allows for steady airflow and makes each stroke cycle identical, allowing for a more efficient action and less wasted motion. Michael takes his breath at the end of the arm stroke just before the hands exit the water. I like for Michael to remember that the head leads the hands. The head emerges for the breath before the hands exit the water, and the head submerges prior to the hand entry after the overwater phase. A common mistake made by swimmers is to hold the head up too long during the breath. This flaw destroys horizontal body position and upsets the timing of the arm stroke and the body dolphin. We often refer to the butterfly kick as the body dolphin to emphasize that the rhythmic action of the legs and feet find its origin in the body coral. Kicking involves the torso as well as the legs and feet. Effective dolphin kicking is done with relaxed ankles, which hold the water and provide a point of balance and leverage for the swimmer. A continuous kicking action must be maintained so that the body remains correctly positioned on the surface of the water with hips near the surface.